Yep.
probably because over the course of that growth, right, at some point, we kind of lost our way, right?
That is very, very true. And that's why communication is the key
Mm-hmm.
to success. Nobody knows what's on your mind. Nobody's a mind
Yes.
reader. Nobody can look at the crystal ball and say, I wonder what T's taking today. Why is she so upset?
Yes.
You have to have a conversation of what's going on. And you got to be honest enough to say, I really care about why I'm asking that question
Yeah.
because I know there's a problem and we need to solve this problem.
Yes.
So
Yes.
let's figure it out. And it may be something I don't want to hear, but I need to hear it because in order for us to get to the next level, I may have to do something different. I may have thought I was doing great.
Yep.
But then you're like, no, but you drink a lot and you spend a lot of money on liquor, you spend a lot of money on on lottery tickets, and you spend a lot of money on this. To me, I'm thinking, well, all I'm doing is $10 here and there. But then you start thinking, wait a minute, if I do $10 a day, at 7 days a week, that's $70. That's a lot of money. So that's stopping us from doing a lot of things over a year, period. That could be paying off a car payment. That could be working on paying off old bills that you had, that you have some old bills. Say we're trying to buy a house.
Yep.
And we know that you have some old stuff on your stuff way before we met, but it's still on your credit. I'm going to have to say, you know what? In order for us to get this house together, then I'm going to have to help you get your stuff straight. That's our plan. I'm going to cut back on drinking. I'm going to cut back on playing lottery because I want to make sure that we get your stuff straight so we can go to the house that we're trying to build, with the house we're trying to get. So that means you have to sacrifice. You have
You
to
do.
say, you guys, well, that's her bill. I don't know what you're going to do because that's before me. But you're a unit now. You're a team. So we're in this together. Don't bring in all the other stuff from before. I don't want to be in a house with 20 different people because all this has been going on and see these people.
Inside of your head, and you ain't mentioned that old, old boy who you met back in high school. You know, you still care about, think about, and you visit him once a year, type of thing.
Oh.
I mean,
God dang.
just like straight up. What do you need in life? And be
Yep.
honest about it, right?
Yeah.
And women, maybe, you know, we definitely have a problem with honesty in that arena.
Yeah.
Especially the younger woman, which is the one that, you know, the man loves to attract, right? And so that's why you have so many issues as they talk about, you know, the woman in the dating realm.
Yes.
Well, that's fine for dating, right?
Yeah.
But if you're going to walk into a marriage with someone, that's something that you definitely should have overcome while dating,
Yes.
because there's a difference.
A huge difference. And I guess the question is, what is your view when you start to look at somebody? If you're getting that serious, what's your view of them? I mean, is it kind of, are you looking at them for who they are? Or are you looking at it for their potential? And I'm asking for a woman's perspective. When you see somebody that you're dating and you see who they currently are you looking at them for who they currently are and what they can be? Or are you just looking at just to fit them in? I see where I want them to be, and by damn it, I'm going to get them to where I need them to be in spite of them.
No, I think it's what they can be, right? And then that feeds into the last part, right? It's sort of all of them. It's sort of all of them, straight up. Because technically, when you see a man, like you see him at his greatest, like, and then you're like, you see him from across the room, like, oh nah, look at King. You don't know if he on his, ish, but from across the room, you're gonna fantasize him up, like, yes, he's that man.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
In your mind, you already see a man and you see the type of man that he technically should be. And then you get to know him and then you say, okay, is this really who he is? And does he have potential to get to where he's going? Now, the problem with the potential thing is potential at 35 versus 21.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you got potential at 21.
Yes.
You should have arrived by,
35.
yes.
Or at
At
least
least
process.
the process.
Yes, yeah.
Starting,
Yes.
like showing some concrete things
Yes.
that you've on a proper journey to get to where you're trying to go to.
You build the foundation.
Yeah, you're not
and
talking
now-
about you want to get a barber shop or you want to be a barber at 35 and you don't even cut hair.
Oh. Oh.
I've heard stories like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even have an album.
What
So
album
you
gonna
don't have no music on the internet at 45.
Nothing.
Like not a poem.
Not a poem, not
Yeah,
nothing.
but yeah, the
Oh my
journey.
God. Yeah, and but that
You gotta start when you reference potential, the potential that you possess. It's valued different depending on the age group that you're in.
exactly because at 21, everybody's just starting.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
nobody right now, you don't even know who you are yet.
Mm-hmm.
You basically you're just trying to. Okay, I just got my mama house. If that's the case, or I'm just finishing up college.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Because I don't. What do you mean you just getting out of your mama house? No, you should still have some things in order at 21 to get out of your mother's house, right?
Yes, you
Like,
should. You should have a plan.
Yeah.
But or if you're planning to fail, because you have no plan, that means
Easy.
you just gonna wing it.
Easy.
Which means why would you want to get a guy who's 21, 22 who's winging
Who's
it?
winging it? Yeah.
So then
That
you expect
doesn't-
him to be better?
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna
in
happen.
line with excellence. What are y'all
No.
about to do together? Fail
Nothing.
and be
You're
miserable.
gonna fail miserably,
then
and
be
you're gonna
mad,
party because for me as a guy, I would say if I'm thinking about you as that point as a man, I was like, you know what, I need to get myself right. I can't be out here doing what I'm doing because again, I know it's gonna mess you up because the one thing you want to do to a woman is to break her trust because you break her trust, it's gonna take forever. I heard someone said you can lose trust by gallons, but gain it back by drops. Because
That's true.
once it's on the floor, now it's like, it's gonna take a while to trust you. And now, as a man, you have to say, "Damn, I did this. Take ownership. I did this. So, am I willing?"
See, a man can regain the trust back. A woman lose a man's trust, that's a wrap.
Oh
Go to
yeah,
wrap
yeah,
that
yeah,
show up. We're
yeah.
done.
Because first of all,
We're
he's
done.
always going to think about. Remember that movie, The Brothers? Was that the movie when they got married? And he was at the, I forgot it was somehow was getting married, and he was saying his vows to his soon-to-be wife, and his mind he kept flipping back and. Okay.
Best man. Yes, yes,
So
yes.
he kept, thank you, man. Because he kept saying, he was saying it to her, and he always imagined his girl having sex with this boy.
Yeah.
And he said, to me, I love you unconditionally. But in his mind,
Yeah.
she's still banging his boy.
Yeah.
It was hard for him to get over that.
It's a man thing. Like
Yes.
a woman, like, no, I don't know what it is. You're going to get over it.
We talked about it, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Men don't trust easy.
No.
We trust way less than women, naturally. So if we trust you as a man with any information, and regardless of gender, and then we find that it comes back out, or we find out that like you turning on us in an argument or whatever, I don't fuck with you at all.
Yeah.
That's just it.
So that puts the value of a woman's loyalty at like the highest. You know, one of the highest things to possess is your loyalty at that point then. When you say, what do you bring to the table? My loyalty. Absolutely. I bring my
That is key.
loyalty.
And let me tell you, as you know, being in the service at one point, there's a fine line between soldier and mercenary. Because the soldier is loyal without fault. Until you you do something to that soldier where they say, oh, you know what? My loyalty almost cost me my life. So now I'm a mercenary because I'm doing it for me. It's not you. So at that point, that mind has changed, and he's going to move differently because you have broken him. Yeah, because you basically broke his blind loyalty in you. And that's the case. He's like, hey, woman, girl, I trust you with everything.
Think about this damn Destiny Child song, Soldier. I need a soldier, someone who's gonna stand up for me.
Yeah.
Like, they chose Soldier for a reason.
Yes.
You want somebody who's there for you unconditionally. Everybody wants a soldier in their life. At man or woman. You want somebody who will stand by you regardless. That's why if you see a woman and she says, you know, my biggest thing is like my man, like regardless of if I'm right or wrong, he has my back.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna undermine you outside. I might not agree with you in this moment, but you're my woman. So in this moment, we are fighting the same fight. Until we leave, and in which case somebody say, what the heck did you just drag me into? But I'm not gonna have that fight in that exact moment.
In the midst of mixed company, nah, it's me and you always all day.
Always.
Okay?
Tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
Now, and if mixed company occurs and we not on the same page, oh, there's a problem.
A huge problem.
There's a problem.
Because you what? Wait
That's
a minute.
a major violation.
We are bringing family business, unit business in front of strangers?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you done really
Yeah.
went sideways on me.
Yeah.
And I want to know where your head at.
Club president. Your
Said-
emotional mind.
Oh my
literally.
God.